Chief Emergency Medical Technician Acting Bhumika Sukhdeo said in the first instance when persons are scared of blood or scared generally, they should not approach an accident scene. She said they can make the situation worse, noting that many deaths and severe injuries can be prevented if proper first aid is administered to the victims. But firstly, public citizens must ensure that the scene is safe. Some of the priorities she listed for assisting accident victims are to check and see if they are conscious, breathing, and then try to assess their injuries.
If the patient is unresponsive and you attempt to call for them and they don't answer you, and you go ahead and check for a pulse, you can check no less than 5 seconds, no more than 10 seconds, and you assess and you see if the patient is breathing. Then you could actually put the patient in a recovery position and wait until the ambulance arrives. Now, recovery position is only for patients who you would have suspected might have had a medical condition, for instance, like a seizure, or for some reason somebody just fall down in the middle of the market area and you're not sure why they fall down. You don't know what happened to them. In the case of a patient with trauma or motor vehicle accident, you don't want to put them in a recovery position because putting them in a recovery position will cause more injury to them.
For accident victims, public citizens should only stabilize their C-spine and await the ambulance.
If you move the patient wrong when you're trying to move them from the area that they're in to another location, you can cause that patient paralysis for the rest of their life. Because majority of the times what happens on the in accidents, people just run to the scene and start pulling people out. That's not the way it should be done. There is a technique that we use, and we would like to try as much as possible teach persons how to use the technique so that persons would not end up with more injuries because of being handled incorrectly.
Sukhdeo is pleading with citizens to first call EMS before attempting to remove victims and take them to the hospital. Reporting for the newsroom, I am Isanella Patwo.